Thank you so much, BK. And our main event for the evening is a cage match. It is for the SWE Men's World Championship. Introducing first, at a height of 7 foot, weighing 320 pounds, hailing from Egypt, Seth Knight. And introducing the champion, at a height of 6'7", weighing 259 pounds, hailing from Sacramento, California, Lance the Wife Wolf Drakosyn.
The wolf on the hill is never as happy as the wolf flying the hill.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we said, this is going to be for the SWE World Heavyweight Championship, and this match is going to be contested inside of the unforgiving steel cage. And as you see, ladies and gentlemen, the cage has been lowered. At least the tech monkeys back there are paying attention, the stagehands, and they lowered it. And, you know, I know Lance is a tough guy. I have watched him, you know, climb his way. He used to be a commentator. I have watched him climb his way into the ring and make it to where he's at. But he is in a cage with a monster. And I do not feel for him. I just don't see. I just don't know. This kind of worries me a little bit.
This is going to be one of those for the record books matches. You know, got them both locked in a cage, and basically the winner is whoever gets out first. So.
Well, actually, in the cages, you can actually do one or two things. You can actually do a few things. You can actually get a pinfall, a submission, or climb out. You can actually win one of three ways. So he could actually pin him in there, but not very many people do that because they like to be the, I beat my opponent down enough that I can climb out and over and, you know, everything else. But you can actually win by pinfall or submission inside of a steel cage.
Cage matches are very unforgiving matches, but when you put a big beast in there like Seth, it just makes it so much worse.
Oh yeah, that's just.
But you know, guys, I'm starting to wonder who the bigger animal is. You know.
Well, like I said, they're pretty big. Both. Oh, and there they go. They go right into a lockup.
Test of strength here, it looks like.
And it looks like right now Lance has got the upper hand. He was able to catch Seth with a knee to the gut. And Seth just kind of staring at him. Couple of kicks to the leg, and Seth is still just standing there. He's going to take a little bit. It's going to take more than that. Kicks him in the leg again.
I mean, how is he going to take this big guy down? I mean, he barely. I mean, they're just wow.
Lance is hitting him hard, and it's just barely making Seth even flinch.
Lance comes back and just shoves the big man, but that didn't get him anywhere either. He's going to have to come up with a new game plan. He's tried two or three different things, and Seth is laughing at him.
I mean, how can you take down a monster that big? Looks like he got him with a toe kick.
Right to the stomach, but you know, with the way Seth has been goofing around, he might actually be sitting there playing possum and wait on Lance to make a mistake. Yep, there he goes. He comes in and Seth catches him with yep. Just like I said, Seth was waiting on him, and there was the opening he was looking for. Catches Lance with a belly-to-belly suplex. That sent Lance flying across the ring, and I'm really shocked he did not slam into that cage, slam into the side of the cage. And there goes Seth with his patented roar. Is it roar with him, or is it roar? I haven't decided. I can't figure it out anyway. He won't. But anyway. And he goes in with a couple of stomps. And he's standing over Lance, picking him up.
Have you ever been able to see anybody take Seth down, though?
Actually, yes, I have. You're actually talking to one of the few people who have.
Ah.
Oh, Seth is coming in with those big, huge, monstrous shots right into his Lance's stomach, and then follows it up with a headbutt. Lance is probably seeing stars right now, and Seth is celebrating like he's won the match already.
I don't think Lance is going to give up that easy.
No, Lance gets up and kind of shakes the cobwebs out. Seth catches him, Irish whips him into the ropes, comes back. Oh, goes for a clothesline, and Lance very alertly ducks underneath, and Seth is actually looking down like he's looking for Lance, not knowing where he's at. Lance is now behind him, measuring him, waiting for him to turn around. This might be the opportunity that Lance was looking for to take the big man off his feet. Oh, catches him with the chop block. That's one way to take a big man off his feet, take his feet out from under him.
Right? I know, it almost looks like Seth's having a hard time getting up right now. Which makes you wonder if that last hit actually injured him.
Oh, sorry, there I am. A little bit of technical difficulties. I'm actually back. I finally made it back.
This
I was
is a
sitting there
very
talking
brutal
about- I was
match we're seeing here.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
there talking the whole time, and I got a message that said headset disconnected.
Oh, lovely.
It happens. Anyway, they are sitting there just exchanging punches back and forth, neither man giving an inch.
Oh, it looks like the mistress is heading back out to the to the cage.
And here comes Sam, and it's a well-known fact that, you know, Sam and Lance are brother and sister. Don't know what Sam is exactly doing out here. And Lance kind of retaliates just a little bit with some standing knee strikes. And Sam is saying that she's checking on something big and strong. And Lance went to whip Seth, and Seth actually reversed it and puts Lance over into the corner. Hard impact, and once again he's roaring. He goes and follows up and comes in with a series of corner gut punches. Lance is talking about his back hurting. I bet it is.
Very painful moves in that corner. Lance seems to be trapped by
Absolutely.
that big guy.
He's got to get out of
And-
that corner.
Comes in with some corner knee strikes. It looks like Sam is trying to get Seth's attention. Oh, she says, "Go easy on my bro, big boy." And Seth just kind of looks at her and sets Lance up on the top turnbuckle with easy, and he roars again. And he's backing up. But he backed up too far, and Lance come off with a flying cross body, but he gets caught in a gorilla press, and Seth is holding him high over his head. I don't think that's exactly what Lance was trying to do.
I don't either.
Oh no, this is not very good for
This
Lance
could be
right
bad.
here.
And there goes Seth
Oh.
trying to slam Lance, and Lance actually drops down to 2 knees. It almost looked like that Lance tried to do something that is very uncharacteristic of him, and he used a very athletic move and tried to catch himself, but he wasn't able to land on his feet. I guess the impact was too much, but Seth is kind of looking surprised. While he's acting surprised, Lance catches him with the...
Oh, a sidewalk slam.
Ooh.
Devastating sidewalk slam right there.
Damn!
Yeah.
And Seth is roaring again.
Is that all he knows how to say? I mean, that's all I've ever heard.
Yeah, it is. That's all he does.
Okay.
It is.
He just
It
roars.
is. Yeah. Hit that. To me, it's, and now now after he's got Lance down, now he goes over and he wants to talk to the pretty lady. And Sam is out here calling him a putty cat and saying hell. Oh, and Seth is going up. He's climbing and comes off with a flying elbow, but yet Lance was waiting for it and does a nip up.
I wonder what Lance is going to do here now. Oh, and there's a power bomb.
He's got Seth on the ground. Let's see what he does next.
And then Sam's out here saying, didn't mean to distract you, and she giggles, and Lance is taking advantage of the distraction, and he hits with a elbow drop.
He nailed that standing elbow drop right there.
Picks him up, whips him,
There's an Irish whip.
puts him into the corner. And the big man is actually reeling.
Now he's got the big man trapped in the corner.
Might level the playing field a little bit.
In the ring, the corner is actually the worst place you can be. There's not much you can do when you're trapped over there.
Yeah, Lance
If you want to
taking
bring
advantage.
a big guy down to your size, put him in the corner.
Absolutely, and Lance goes in and hits him with a corner chop. Lance is saying it's time to end this, and he's letting out that wolf howl, and he goes charging in, but I think he made a mistake. He waited too long because he basically, that old saying about the immovable force and the something, I forget the whole thing. But
Unstoppable force, immovable object.
Yeah, that's the one. And he was caught, and Seth just roared at him again and sent him, after caught him with the bionic elbow,
Now
sent him
Lance is
back
trapped
across.
in the corner.
Exactly. Now it's reversed.
Bad.
Oh, these massive knee strikes. It looks very painful. He's hitting right in that stomach area where it's going to be in a lot of pain, and just dominating. Oh, and now it's just stepping
Choking him out with his foot now.
on Lance.
And that is very unpleasant because that is a lot. That is a lot of weight coming down on the throat when he.
I noticed he did those knee strikes to the stomach first, which makes it already hard to breathe, and then standing on his neck in a foot choke, that's gotta be very painful.
Oh, absolutely, especially when you got a man that large, and all he's doing is using the ropes for leverage, and the more he pulls up, the more he pushes down his own weight. Well, Lance went into a lockup, but Seth is like, nope, I'm in control of this, and brings him out and goes into a nice armbar takedown. And Sam is out there saying, easy, big boy. And then he actually pushes Lance away, stands up, and before Lance can even catch his first breath, he hits him with an elbow ground drop. Wow! Now Seth is staying on the offensive.
Lance does not look like he's doing very well. Oh, he shoved Seth back. Looks like Lance is going to try to fight back here.
And Seth basically just stepped right back into his face, but he gets caught with a super kick. But it may have just glanced off. I think, oh no, maybe he caught just enough of it, because for a second there it looked like it might have glanced off of Seth's shoulder.
There's another super kick, and he nailed it that time.
That's exactly what happened. It glanced off his shoulder, but it caught Seth just enough to kind of knock him off balance. And Lance is like, screw it, I'll do it again, and hits him with the second one that caught him flush. And now he grabs his leg. What's he going to do? That's a whole lot of humanity to be dragging across the ring. You got to be like awful strong.
Oh yeah, all that dead weight of him just laying there just makes it really difficult to pull him.
Oh, absolutely. And Lance is dragging Seth all the way around. It's like dragging, you know, I'm sorry to say, but that's like dragging a 1,000-pound sack of potatoes. I guess Lance is showing off the guns a little bit, showing that he's not just another pretty face, even though he's only a pretty face when he's in the dark. No, I can't say that. I like Lance. Oh, and he jumps up on the turnbuckle real quick and comes off with the flying splash. Looks like it might have caught square. This might actually be the opportunity that Lance is looking for. He's got the big man down. Lance is, even though Lance is a big guy, he's actually the smaller of the two, so he's a little more agile. So if he can jump up, he might be able to climb over the top and win this one.
Lance doing a little bit of trash talking now.
Nah, he won't. Trash talking, he won't. You know, he now realizes he doesn't have time for that while he's got the big guy down. And, okay, is that me? Do y'all hear that? Do you hear that Seth is laughing?
Yeah, that makes me a little nervous.
Oh, no. I think Seth needs to go join the Unhinged crew because there's something seriously wrong with all three of them.
I don't know if he's unhinged enough.
Oh, trust me. I mean, come on. Look what he's been doing. He roars and he's got a mask on and put a little painting on there like what Keemon and stuff has. Paint him a little Hello Kitty face on there, but make it very Jokerish, demonic. Oh yeah, that would work. That would. Oh, Seth said his head. He actually said two words. He put a two-word sentence together. Yay! Hooked on phonics works. But while he was sitting there struggling to put the two-word sentence together, he gets caught in the gut with a kick.
Going for a suplex. Looks like it's being countered here.
Oh,
Not
boy.
quite able to lift him.
I give Lance credit. He is definitely trying, but he is not
He is
getting
trying,
anywhere.
but that is the massive humanity.
Oh, gets reversed. Got reversed, and now Lance is on his back looking up at the lights. And, okay, I realize I can't see his face, but you know how even with as screwed up as Seth is, it's one of those things that maybe he's laughing with his eyes, because he's... I just guessing.
You never know.
I don't know. But now he goes and he pulls Lance back up.
And Sam is just over there just flirting with Seth. I don't know what's going on.
You know,
in her head.
maybe the
You're still trying to distract Seth.
And goes for a whip and puts Lance into the ropes, and Lance comes back. Maybe the reason why Sam's not having much luck is because with as big as a beast as as Seth is and whatnot, maybe he's used to doing stuff like eating raw chickens and stuff. Maybe he should come out in a chicken suit or tarred and feathered and whatnot, and was shaking the tail feathers like the girls from Vegas and all that do. It might actually catch his attention.
Well, you know, he is from Egypt. Maybe she's just not dressed properly or something.
But meanwhile, back in the ring, it looked like after Seth whipped Lance into the ropes, it looked like he was trying to go for some kind of big, huge splash that was going to sandwich Lance between the cage and Seth, and Lance was able to roll out of the way, and Seth's head actually hit the cage, and it stunned him for a minute, and he turns around and gets caught with a nice drop kick. And wow, and Seth, to his credit, just hopped right on up and did a very quick sweep of the leg. And now both men are down.
Well, now she's offering him food. I mean,
He can take his pick.
I mean, it's almost like she's saying, "Here, come to dinner."
But anyway, somehow or another, Seth is up to one knee.
Lance is
And
barely
Lance-
moving at all.
Well,
Right,
you
and-
know, with the way that Sam's over there talking, it makes you wonder if she's got
Uh-oh.
meal mix in her bra.
And
Looks like Lance is climbing the cage.
Lance is taking advantage by trying to climb up the cage, and he's out?
Wait, did Lance get out? Oh no. Looks like he fell back into the ring. For a second there, it looked like he was out, but when I changed the camera angle on my monitor here, it looks like he's still in the ring.
It looks like he may have I thought the same thing too, but maybe what it was is he fell just a little bit, and like I said, my camera angle was a little bit wrong, and he may have actually kind of fell between the ropes and the cage, and because where it looked like he was on the outside, but he wasn't.
Yep.
Lance comes off and uses the ropes and actually caught Seth with the crescent moon, using the second ropes, and actually I think his knee actually hit Seth's head.
Oh, that could be bad news for our champion here.
Well, it could be bad news for the champion, but it could be bad news for the challenger as well, because if his knee caught him in the right spot, if it caught him in the temple, it may have actually not, well, maybe not. I mean, Seth does have a hard head, and he is getting up right away.
So far, this has been a very brutal match.
I have to agree with you there, Shooting Star.
Well, it's definitely been a back and forth match. I mean, yeah, Emily over here saying it's been painful. Yeah, there's been a lot of huge high impact moves, And, you know, I can feel for both men. I've been in a cage before, so I can feel for both of them. But somehow or another, Lance has willed his way. He has actually gotten up. It looks like Seth is still kind of reeling a little bit. He may have caught a knee to the temple. Seth looks like he's trying to get up. He stumbled a little bit, got to his feet, and looked like his leg gave out, and he's down to one knee, but he's not completely out of it right now. Sam over there saying, "Hey, big boy, I got some chicken ready for you." Both men right now are struggling just to breathe. They've pretty much given it all they've got this entire match.
Well, I mean, you guys knew that it was going to be brutal going in, and they did too, so.
The longer you go in the match, the more exhausted you get. So they got to be very tired right now.
Yeah, and Lance comes in and catches Seth with a huge roundhouse punch, and Seth answers with his own. Now they're going to stand in the center of the ring and exchange punches. I don't see this boding too well for Lance, and Seth is roaring again. And now Lance actually shoves Seth back, creating a little bit of separation, not much, and then Seth goes back and shoves Lance and says, "Well, whatever you can do, I can do better." And Lance is growling. So now we have it where one is growling and one is roaring. So it's Hello Kitty versus the Lion King?
Sounds about
I guess
right.
so.
Okay, yeah, okay. And Seth comes
That's
in and
offered him breast meat.
and Lance went in and locked up and very quickly whipped Lance into the ropes, and Lance has come back and it looked like Seth was trying to catch Lance and catch him looked like he was trying to do some kind of running power bomb, and Lance was able to roll and duck under it, and now he's behind, and now Seth and Sam are kind of sort of face to face. And Seth is roaring again, and I don't know, is he a kitty in heat? And Sam is asking Seth if he has someone special, and Lance taps Seth on the shoulder, and Seth turns around. Lance catches him in the gut with a nice kick. And Lance is taking the time and caught him with the power bomb, which laid the big man out. But I'm surprised he was able to get that because he took the time to actually, kind of, howl, roar, bark, whatever.
Whatever he's doing, it's very, very strange seeing the big man in there roar all the time. Sometimes I wonder if Seth's even human at all. Excuse me, at all. Sorry, I got a frog in my throat there for a second.
I don't know, with a big man like that, I don't even know anymore. I mean, of course, I'm a little short there.
Lance looks like he's trying to climb out.
Lance is
Lance
climbing
starts
again.
going up. Come on, Lance.
Is he gonna make it out this time?
Is he gonna make it? Is he gonna get out?
Is he gonna make it? He's out. He's standing on top.
He's up and over. Looks.
And there he goes.
He has over to the ground. Looks like Lance has won the match.
He basically fell. He didn't even bother to climb. He basically let gravity take over. And once we get the official word from the referee Legata,
looks like as soon as he got Seth down after that massive move there, he got out there as quickly as he could.
and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is official. Your winner and still SW World Heavyweight Champion, Lance the White Wolf Drakosyn.
Never as hungry as the wolf wild.
Oh, Seth looks very angry.
still just a staring at Sam.